Well, hello everybody. Let's see. Everything's looking fine. We'll set up that later. Alright. Well, we're waiting for the teams. I'm gonna run through these patch notes because yeah, that might be interesting. We are waiting for the teams to join. Some members are still missing. But let's go through. So this day we worked this draft order, and I don't know, it's weird. I saw one earlier. You get like, was it 2 bands, 1 pick, 3 bands, 3 picks, 1 band, 2 picks, 2 bands. Oh, it is here, man. So you get first pick, second pick, band. So look there, there's 3 bands for the one side and only 2 for the other, and then you get 1 pick, and then double band of 3 to 4, and then you get a double. So it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe I just don't see it, but fuck that shit. Okay, let's go through item changes. The blood grenades are cheaper. You can only have 2, no longer 3, and you can no longer from the start get 3, but there's only 2 available. And restock time was increased, so they figured out this item is super strong. So it's all nerfs on that side. Refresher now provides 20 damage, which is cool. It's a nice damaging item. Bit of mana regen, health regen, that was normal, but the damage, I can't remember. I don't think it did have damage originally. But either way, yeah, cool beans. Smoke disguise duration increases by 10 seconds. Wow. Alright, that makes those warring journeys much better, much more viable. And while the caster is still disguised, any allies that come within range of them will also get the buff. So if you didn't join originally, you can get in. Wow, that's actually big buffs to smoke. Wonder if we're going to be seeing it a bit more often now. Okay, Tango's consuming nature property sprout trees no longer grants healing, which I don't agree with. It's still a tree, isn't it? It's still a tree, why not use it? In any case, Arcane Blink now restores 200 health, 100 mana when used. They're trying to get people to use this. It's still not viable. It's got the reduced cooldown, 7-second cooldown, where the other blinks have 12 seconds, I think. I still don't think it's that worth it. You know, you never know. Ooh. And then unholy strength now additionally going 35 slow resistance. Ooh, that's not bad. A little bit of an armlet buff. Damage bonus increased from 60-65. Cold blade damage against non-hero decreased. So a bit of a buff and a bit of a nerf. In general, I'd just say it's a buff. Like a skulk, man. Dankie vir die join, ek waardeer. Lyk goed, dit lyk goed. Ons gaan sommer deur die gameplay terwyl ons wag vir die ouens om te join. Ja, daar is 'n 3 minute dat op chat, so verskoon dit. Maar ons wag nog vir 2 en 1. So ons gaan gou so die patch notes. So the recipe, the cost decreased. Total cost decreased. Yeah, that's not bad. Bit of a buff. Obviously relates to the full thing there. And that's also going to change that. Okay, Soul Stealer maximum damage bonus increased. Wow. Okay. Buff. They're buffing everything. Where's the nerfs? Inhibit no longer root creeps. Instead applies a normal slow. Okay. Suppress now affects all units on the target. Suppress no longer root creeps. Yeah, well, it's another buff. It's like AoE. Were people not buying the items? Hey, Carlu. Nice to have you here, man. Just letting you know there is a delay, a chat delay, so if I do not reply immediately, please forgive me. Alright, but we have to cast in lobby. We often don't get into the games through Dota TV, unfortunately, which is my preferred method because I don't like to have a delay on chat, but yeah. Okay, so the Harpoon got a little nerf. It's a 50 mana cost. Now, you do build this mostly on, well, quite often on strength cores, which, I mean, using mana on a strength core sucks. But there's a lot of other heroes that aren't necessarily just strength. So yeah, it's not hectic. Yeah, the way they've been playing lately, I'm also going for AweBefok. But we'll see, man. You never know. FU is not a team to be underrated. We've got the already. Disarm no longer pisses spell immunity if applied beforehand. Okay. Bit of a nerf. Got bad ping. Apparently 2 cables under the ocean got smoked. So that is why I think a lot of people in South Africa are having ping issues. I don't know exactly what, which places it is. Like a Batman. So those of you guys that don't know, Batman used to be the mid player for AweBefok. She's now playing support, but she plays from India. She's not in South Africa. So yeah, that's what she's mentioning there with the high ping generally. Alright, it seems we're going into the draft right now. I don't know if you guys can see, I've got my Navi hoodie on. I am a Navi fanboy. Even though they are off the map at the moment in the Dota scene, they're still doing really well in the CSGO and Valorant scene, PUBG scene. So they're pretty strong still. Alright, let's see how these new drafts come into play. Alright, we've got a ban on the LC. Alright, we know Toasty is a monster on the hero. In comes the Ricky ban. No one wants to play this, the Invisible Rat. So we can deal with that. That's okay. See, already this is getting on my nerve. You need to know what you want to ban. I don't like using reserve time for your first set of bans. Okay, Silencer ban. So out goes the Witch Doctor. You don't want to play Witch Doctor anymore versus Silencer. We've got the Shakira being banned for AweBefok. So there's the Witch Doctor ban. So yeah. Out goes the Witch Doctor, like I mentioned. You don't want to play him when there's a Silencer on board. So they've banned him, and immediately the Witch Doctor bans comes in. There's your Bristleback ban. Alright, nice offlane tank. Alex, it works sometimes and sometimes not. So the problem with it working and not maybe working is, if it works, great, but there's no way for me to know beforehand. And there's no way for me to get into the lobby if I don't start off in the lobby. So if I leave now, go check if Dota TV works, and then get back to... I can't get back into the lobby, unfortunately, because I've got to disconnect from the lobby to go view. So yeah, it sucks. I hate it, dude. Literally the worst part about this whole stream. See, now, this is what I don't like. If you only got 3 bans, and there's 4 bans on the team AweBefok, and then they start picking, I don't know, it sucks. And the problem with casting like this is, or not just casting like this, but streaming like this, rather, is you lose viewership because people want to talk to you. They want to be like, whoa, look at that move, did you just see that? And then have my reaction and your reaction, and you comment on it, and also you want your questions answered, and having a Mursa delay, it's terrible, dude. I don't know, unfortunately, until they fix the bug, there's nothing I can do about it. This is only my third stream in the lobby, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, Lich King coming in, really strong support, got a bit of control, got a lot of damage, and it's the same with Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden giving your cores a bit of a buff, giving them some mana, and then also AoE damage, bit of stun, bit of slow. So yeah, I like both these picks for your supports, really strong. Alright, so they've taken out the Snapfire as well, so no one wants to pick the Phoenix or the well, you can, sorry, pick up the Phoenix, and this might be Batman Phoenix game. I know she's playing support lately, although no, I think Batman's going to be mid this game, because the other mid that they had is no longer here, so this might be a setup for Batrider, for Phoenix mid for Batman. In comes the Spirit Breaker, really good hero, one of my all-time favorites. And the Ogre Magi, once again, you got your magic damage coming in, a bit of slows, a bit of stuns, a bit of support for your carry, like extra right clicks. So I'm loving the draft from both these teams so far. They might yeah, I understand, Alex. I wish it was different. I honestly wish it was different, but I mean, it is what it is, and we got to deal with it. Who is the Invoker? Now I'm wondering if this is Toasty's Invoker. I have not seen Batman play Invoker as of yet, but that chick can do anything, so let's go for it. Then we got the Sand King, which is probably going to be your offlane. I'd even take him as a support and put Dwara as your offlane carry. But highly unlikely. Unless, I don't know. Ooh, a bit of Gyrocopter, so that's probably Red's hero. Unless Ninja's going to be carrying. I don't know, they swap around their hero or their players so much. It's really hard to think who's going to play who, but I think Red is the gyro carrier. Jy kan dit try, Skalk. As jy dit sou wou doen, kan ons gou toets. Dit sal cool wees. That's interesting, Alex. It should not be. I think my settings are up to HD, which it should be high quality. I mean, I've got my internet's not always great, but at the moment it's very stable, very strong. Yeah, Yanu, lekker hand. Alright, we got the Razor coming in. Very strong hero. Good versus melee cores. And then the TA mid. Okay, TA mid, Razor, safe lane. And there's the Phoenix. We called it Batman Phoenix in the house. Okay, so Ninja is taking our carry. Red is going over to support. And then it is the Toasty Invoke. Okay. So this is great, man. I love this. This is a really fun draft. Phoenix does kind of counter the TA with the damage over time. There's no melee cores, so Razor might have some problems with that, but they've got good lockdown coming in, and good lockdown and slows coming from FU. But the same could be said for AweBefok. So Janu se Engels is delicious. But yeah, all in all, Dude, looking at the draft, they're also going to struggle with the right clicks on the Phoenix Egg. We're going AweBefok. I know it is my favorite team here, but just looking at the draft as well, I'm going AweBefok. The way they've been playing lately, it's got to be AweBefok. I haven't even read the patch notes, Janu. I haven't checked all the buffs and so on. But we'll get through that. We were busy with some of the items earlier on in the stream, just trying to figure out which items got buffed and nerfed. But so far, it looks like everything just got buffed. There's very few nerfs. Killer, I'm a billionaire. I'm not about to. All right. Ooh, are they gonna put TA safe lane, Razor mid lane? I'm not sure. It's interesting. Everyone's going to struggle with ping. I was mentioning earlier on that... yeah, there we go. Ninja just mentioned it. So there's 2 cables that got damaged under the ocean. And I don't know which ISPs it is affecting, but it is affecting certain ISPs. And it does take some time to get fixed. Last time that happened that I can remember of, my internet was shit for like a week and a half, right? I hope it's not going to be the same this time. Now smokes got buffed. I don't see any smokes on these guys though. Smoke's duration got increased, and then also when you get closer to a hero that is smoked, they also get the buff. Is this first blood? Life Note's killing up his refraction. But there's so much damage over time. He's going down. And they give it to Ninja, which is great. So that's your safe lane carry. Starting off really, really fun. Oh, ET, nice to have you in the house, man. If you guys don't know, ET is also a streamer. You can go look him up on Twitch. He's also one of our casters. The Oaks moods are fun to have around. So give a shout out to ET. His link is down below in the description if you guys want to have a look at some of the ET streams. He is a FU supporter. He also plays for FSU, Feeders Stay Unfed. So a player and a caster, a man of many talents. Alright, let's start off with our last hits over here. We do have the Razor mid. So Razor versus Batman. Interesting matchup. I don't think Razor wins that, but Batman generally does struggle with last hits, as we have mentioned. She does have a high ping, playing from India, and then Phoenix also not having the greatest of damage. Up here in the top line, Gyro should be doing decently, but there is good stun lockdown on him, and he's not the tankiest of heroes, but he does have some decent move speed, so if they keep the lane equilibrium just right, he'll be doing fine. And as I already mentioned, you can see in the mid lane, Razor already jumping up ahead of this Phoenix. But luckily, Phoenix doesn't need too much gold, but levels make a big difference on this hero. And she makes up for her lack of farm with good rotations. Getting some kills. Let me take the music off. Sorry, I forgot about the music. I actually enjoyed it for a little bit. See, my chat on YouTube's even disconnected. And we must first blood onto... Ooh, Toasty claiming that with the Sunstrike, I'm assuming? Beautiful plays! Like I said, the man knows how to play that hero. And in the offlane, no matter... Oh, no difference? No matter? No less. No less, the word I'm looking for. Shit, English is hard. Now, with the static link, every time you use a static link, she can just fly away, so I would not even have skilled it. But, I mean, you don't really want points in the Storm Surge. Although Toasty got an early point in it a while ago. Seos taking a bit of damage over here, but he should be okay. He's a tanky boy. He's got good regen, and he can just waddle away. Gotta be careful though. Don't want to go in too deep. CM's frostbite is off cooldown. He's okay. So interesting. Toasty going the Quas Wex build for the offlane. It is the damaging build, so not as irritating. And I mean, it could have been good because TA needs mana, but maybe they feel that the team lacks the damage in the early stages. Yeah, Dankie Skalka Guardia, thanks for checking that for us. And yeah, like I said, there's no way to check that beforehand, and if it was not working and I went to go check, it would have not worked. So nice little save coming in from Smoking Vega here. But ooh, Uncle Mo still falling low using whoa, he still goes down. He used a wand and I think a fairy fire, and he still goes down. So this top lane is going really, really well for Gyro at the moment. Ooh, they do get rid of Seos. So yeah, we were saying he was a bit aggro, and he does pay for it. That's the first death coming in for AweBefok. Alright, let's quickly go. So TA and Razor, alright, farming really well for their team. It's looking really good in the farm division there for them. They've got double the closest enemy cores on AweBefok, but AweBefok is getting kills. I'm going with AweBefok, Yaku. I think AweBefok just has the team composition. They've got a good draft. Both teams actually have brilliant drafts, and I do like them. But with TA in your safe lane, and she's going up versus both the Gyro with damage over time, you've got the Ogre with damage over time, you've got Phoenix damage over time, you've got Meatball damage over time. I don't know if she's going to be the right core, so that is one of the biggest reasons for me leaning more towards the side of AweBefok. Now, Gyro is not the strongest carry at the moment. Well, I can't say that because I haven't figured out the whole draft. Batman waiting a while to fly past it. Charge under tower. She's got no spirits and she will go down. So that's the first death in the mid lane. She wasn't expecting the Spirit Breaker charge back in because you came back in under tower. Hoping that maybe Gyro would, the Razor would come in. But yeah, we never know. But yeah, the farm game, oh, Gyro picked up a lot of farm all of a sudden. Spirit Breaker, a little bit of a charge. Aggression onto Ninja, but Ninja does seem fine. He's got the extra armor coming in. But these Caustic Finale is doing quite a bit of damage. Spirit Breaker TPing base and then charging to a lane again. That's it. I love the Spirit Breaker, dude. People can say whatever. If you play that hero right, he's super strong. Which obviously is true for most heroes, but I wanted to be more true of Spirit Breaker. Charge on Batman mid again. Let's see. Condensed Milk is less than half HP, so he's a bit slow, but there's no dive. TP's coming in. AweBefok using having three heroes in the mid, and Condensed Milk might just pay with his life. Yes, he will. He dodges the Sunstrike, but still goes down. Toasty claiming that one. So Toasty, your offlaner, protecting his mid lane along with the support from Red, from the Lich. Alright, looking at the net worth, Gyro is sitting firmly at the, well, not firmly, but he is at the top. And then you've got the follow-up of the two FU cores. So farm game in general seems pretty decent, pretty neutral. I don't think there's a big advantage for either of the teams. Dota does say that if you have a slight advantage, but we'll see how that goes. Spirit Breaker, he's already level 5 with all his rotations. He's almost the same level as the mid laners. Hectic. His SK is not even that high of a level. But what is it? He's been part of, or he claimed 1 kill at least. Part of 1 kill, so 50% kill participation for the Spirit Breaker. You can see using that Fire Spirit just behind Condensed Milk, hoping he would walk back into it. Bit of aggression onto Uncle Mo over here. Do they have detection? No, they do not. Just out of range. There's the ward. So you've got to be careful. Spirit Breaker charging in. I don't think they can do much with the charge. No frost shield. Uncle Mo falling down. And that is a dead Uncle Mo. No mana. He does have... Okay, so he pops the... What was that? The wand, and it looked like something else. Here, Phoenix Egg going off, so maybe just to save herself. Batman did have to use that egg, so cancel out the early game rotation. I don't think it's happening anymore. Trying to dish out nice damage. He's got the Tranquil Boots. Spirit Breaker charging onto Batman. Batman is under trouble again. No dive. Seals is here to save. Getting a nice stun, bit of damage coming in. Red also TPing in, and Spirit Breaker will go down. And that's one thing, is you could be a little bit too aggressive on that hero and often go down. Sunstrike slightly off the mark, but Seals will get the final last hit over there. Batman claiming the one on Spirit Breaker, and then Seals on the Ogre claiming that. So 7 kills to 2 kills in the early stages. We're running at about one kill per minute at the moment, so a pretty decent game. I'm very happy with it. As it's back to 50-50, slightly favouring AweBefok at the moment. So the momentum game is playing factor here for Uncle Cabin. While we watch Uncle Mo right click in. Now you can see these the farm game looks very, very good for FU. And they can turn that into kills, right? More farm, more items, but the net worth is pretty okay. And Gyro claiming another kill onto Uncle Mo. And while we miss another kill down here, Goof claiming that kill onto Toasty. Seos falling but low. Life Knight is diving tower. This is not very smart. Ogre could turn. He doesn't though. There's too many heroes here though. There was 4 heroes down here for FU. So brilliant rotations from them. And they take 2 kills. 2 for the price of the 1 kill over here. We can see the Burrow charge coming in, pings coming out. A little bit of a stun onto red, which might have been a mistake because your stun is on cooldown now for quite a while, so you can't follow up on the stun. So the charge would be null and void. Quick math. And again, we got another kill onto TA. Wow, that's actually a very good kill. Toasty claiming that one. Razor TPing in, and they will trade it with the life of Seos. But, I mean, you're pretty happy with that. Condensed Milk. Oh no, Condensed Milk might also go down here. No Sunstrike available just yet, but let's sending out that ultimate and getting that kill. Cold Snap, not available. Cold Snap, Cold Snap. Oh, it is on cooldown. So, all the while, Uncle Mo claiming another kill up here in the... Oh no, Uncle Mo claiming kill. Sorry, I thought it was Gyro. It's going to jump around. It's very, very neutral in the early stages. Batman is smoked up. Going in for Life Node over here. Life Node does cop or take some damage, and that will burn away her shields. The refraction charges. Well played, ET phone home. There's actually a lot of action happening around the map at the moment. Well, this last 3 minutes basically. Toasty might be in a little bit of trouble over here. Although Condensed Milk is still some ways away. But there's a charge on him, and the Razor is slowly approaching. So they've got to be careful not diving too much. They're far away from the tower, which means the rotation is going to be slow. There's actually 4 heroes on the way down here. But there's also another TP coming in from Batman. So... don't know if they saw it or smelt it, but either way they know it was happening. The Bermuda Triangle teams? What the hell is a Bermuda Triangle team?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look up here. Uncle Mo in a bit of trouble. He does have Sandstorm available. Do they have detection for him? Yeah, they do have detection available for him. So Uncle Mo will go down here, unfortunately. And who claimed that one? Imp. Oh no, it's a double. It's a double claim. Ooh, the rotation's coming in here. Big fight happening in the bot lane. Smoking Vega will be the first one to fall. And, oh, they find Condensed Milk on the side. Good rotations coming through this portal. And down goes Condensed Milk as well. 5 heroes down here for Team AweBefok. So the rotations spot on. We saw earlier on them rotating in mid to save Batman. So rotations on point. Although, man, I must give it up to Spirit Breaker. This man has been in all the lanes all the time. Securing a lot of farm and just pressure, right? Not knowing where the Spirit Breaker is, that creates pressure. Because you're under stress, you don't know where he is, you don't know when he's going to pop out and charge and bash your face in. So, yeah, having the beast is scary. The thing is, if you don't see Spirit Breaker, you're in fear. It looks like they are getting together top here as well. They want to get rid of Imp, or from Ninja, sorry. Keep on saying Imp, but it's Ninja. But same time, there's a big rotation coming from both teams. So it's going to be like a 5v5 mess up fest. No, it's not. Uncle Mo TPing in the bot lane there. They see Condensed Milk, but he is a speedy boy, even though he doesn't even have 1 point in Storm Surge just yet. 295. He's not that fast. He looked a lot faster. I thought maybe he had some points skilled up. We know Uncle Mo will not be available for this. He's going to get his blink pretty soon. But you can see AweBefok all coming in together over here. We've got Phoenix Eggs available. We've got Imp available with all his abilities. He did not go flat cannon, so it's still full magic damage. But there's also no BKBs available. Batman on the high ground over here, trying to dish out some damage. Going on to Life Node. Life Node does have meld, but no more refraction charges. Nice Phoenix Egg coming in, cleaning up the fight. Life Node falling very low, but it will make it out. Bit of Sunstrike. Oh, okay, fine. Just got the refraction off because I think that one hit. I'm not 100% sure about that angle, but it does look like it hit. Ooh, so they think they've got vision up there. Just pinged it out, and that's not true. So let's see if they do expend a ward to try and take down that vision. Vision game at the moment is in AweBefok's favor. They do have the most vision there. This man looks so fast. Yeah, there we go, 257. Yeah, he is really fast. It's got the movement speed from the brooch here. Spirit Breaker charging into the backline over here. Good charge, charging through everyone onto a safe target, and then he's going to try and run away. The creeps are following him though, giving vision. Cold snap coming in from Toasty. Red coming in, grabbing him. And that is another kill for Ninja. This man is a beast. Okay. I see, Devon, I see. You gotta keep a lookout, dude. Like I've been saying, AweBefok, if they spend enough time playing, they're definitely gonna be a top at least 10 team, maybe even higher. And then not friends. I mean, you've seen them steamroll teams now. So also looking at that top 5 positioning. That's why we need to bring in we need to bring in something like because at the moment there's no way to skip the ladder, is there? I don't know how the ladder really works, but there's, according to what I can understand, there's no way to skip the spots. There's a bit of a pause. All right, let's quickly go through items. But in any case, so yeah, I think if there's enough like a steamroll, if a team beats another team, let's say by 30 kills or 40 kills or more, it means they can jump maybe 2 spots or 3 spots on the ladder, which might feel a bit unfair for the other teams higher up, but because you're advancing through them without fighting them, so I could understand why not. It's really hard. But I would like a rule like that. If a team starts at the bottom and they're steamrolling over all the other teams, there needs to be some, kind of advantage for them. But anyways, let's go through items. CM does have the Shadow Amulet, or the Shadow Amulet, so she's going in for that Glimmer. TA has the Deso up, going for Blink next, about 500 gold away from the Blink. You've got Razor, he's got his Yasha up, so movement speed is there for him. Going to go for the Manta into the BKB, so bit of a survivability items. Uncle Mo's got the Vanguard, he's got the Blink, so we can look at a nice initiation coming in from him. And then we've got Spirit Breaker going for the Drum of Endurance. I'd like to see a... Heavens isn't that good this game either. You need silences for these heroes. Silences and stunts, bit of lockdown. Ogre getting, what is this, the pipe. So building the util for his team. I don't think Toasty's going to do that for them. The Pavis up and available for the Lich. Lich has been busy, boys. He's 1-0 and 11. This man has been putting in work. That's like a 80% kill participation. Even more, no, 85% kill participation, I reckon. Maybe even higher. Math sucks. Gyro going for, is that Scepter? Interesting, so he's getting the Scepter very, very early on. Gonna help him up with the farm game quite a bit. Let's see the, he's top of the net worth. But it's gonna help him out with the farm game. So yeah. And then we got Invoker, he's got the Urn, he's got the Midas, he's going for the Lockdown in the... Oh, he's going Spirit Vessel. Did they change it? Ooh, the recipe got changed. I thought it was going to be the Rod of Atos. But okay, so he's going for the Spirit Vessel. Another counter to the TA. It's not the greatest. Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. Spirit Vessel game. And then we've got Batman. She has the Veil of Discord available, and she's going straight into the Lotus Orb. I don't know, it's not... Maybe not a great Lotus game. But she can obviously take off silences. Not that there is any silences coming out from this team very quick. So yeah, there we go. Batman says he is reconnecting. Map presence, warding. We've got one nice deep ward here from FU. Other than that, we've got the defensive ward over here. Whereas AweBefok. Oh, you can skip. Yeah, I saw you push them up, but I can understand why. I mean, have you seen the bloody team? Although, actually, well, they looked good on paper, but did they win any games so far? I know they lost their first game. But yeah, so Condensed Milk drawing some pictures for us. Looks like boobs and arrows. And then that looks like, I don't know, a person going like, wait, where's my camera? Ooh. No, I understand. That's why I'm saying, like, it's very hard to what's happening now? Another DCO, shucks. It's very hard to validate skipping, steps in the ladder. It's kind of the ladder run. So it's very hard to make it a fair jump. And then also to validate it. But that's what I'm saying, like, you need to bring in something like, if you are beating, let's say, 2 teams in a row you beat with 30 plus kills, like a kill advantage, like one team has 10 kills and you have 40 kills or more, that means that you're beating them with 30 kills. That means that it's kind of a walkover game. Now, you could have it once where one team has a bad game, one team obviously has a great game. Yeah, that's what I explained to them, Devon, except... So how I've seen it so far is you get one where you challenge a team above you, and then there's one game where a team below you challenges one above you, right? So if I'm position 17, I'll get 2 games for the week. One game is going to be challenging position 16, and one game is going to be position 18 challenging me. So if I win position 18, I don't climb a ladder, but so each week you can only climb one step, one positioning, if I understand it correctly. So one game is just going to be to secure or defend your title as position 17, and one game is to challenge the position 16 or whoever's above you slot, you know? So that's why I'm saying it's going to be a slow climb for a team that's starting afresh, and maybe if they... Yeah, I mean, it's a grind, and it shouldn't be easy. I don't think a team that jumps in after like 1 month should be at the top of the league, because we also want commitment into the CML, obviously. We want them to hang around and actually work. I feel like, okay, I like playing Survivor games, and a lot of games have modded servers. I don't like that. I don't like a modded server because it makes the game easier, and it should be, whoa, nice little dodge from Uncle Mo. That's a broken smoke gank, or lost smoke gank. But in any case, so yeah, I don't like it when the things get too easy. But what I'm just saying is it could get quite boring and stagnant for a team if it's just walkover games. And a walkover game might also be not as fun to watch. But I mean, either way, like I said, it's very hard. I don't know how to make it work better. I can't figure out what should be the best way. And obviously, it's understandable the way you guys do it so far. It's very easy to understand, for me at least. Okay, so they won FSU. That was their last game. Last night. I think that was last night, if I'm not mistaken. Last night was my off night. Alright, let's charge on to Toasty. If he's quick enough, he could get... You could stop that smoke. See, this is the problem with some Spirit Breakers players, is they go in too deep. And that was him going too deep. His team was not close. They could not catch up to him. And he's just like a raging bull go into it. You need to... I don't like to initiate. Okay, let's... The way I play him. I don't like to use him and initiate. You've got other heroes to initiate. There's a perfect 2 initiations right there. I like to play Spirit Breaker as a counter initiate. Once they go onto you, I charge the back line, and you just bust up in everyone and get rid of everyone in the front line, and you stun them all. So it's a really weird way of thinking, because with Spirit Breaker you want to be this raging bull that just charges in, but you really shouldn't be. Alright, mid tower under pressure. We've got everyone except Toasty here, but Toasty does have his TP boots, so he can join in the fight when necessary. He can send out those sunstrikes. He's hopefully going to get Scepter soon. And not that they have a crazy amount of lockdown on the team well, not AoE lockdown. Batman gets that tower. Slow on to Condensed MILF, but he's still going to make it out of there. He should be fine. He's got the Arcana in body. He's got enough for that ultimate. I'm reading chat and we see Toasty going down. Ooh, nice Sunray onto Goof. Goof getting about half HP. Where's the lockdown now? No lockdown needed. They do kill him before the TP goes off. So trading a support for Toasty. Good trade for FU. And that's the way. They've got to slowly just hack away at these other heroes. Bit by bit, just get favorable trades. They do have the heroes that can take this game, right? But they've got to really work for it. Uncle Dota, Uncle Gaben's still saying this game is pretty okay, slightly favoring FU at the moment again. Okay, wow. I've got to go really look into it. Up till now, I haven't been too worried about how the things work, but I'm trying to figure it out now. I'm a very, like, for me, the game was to cast the game and try and study the casting and so on, but I'm trying to also understand the CML now and also be able to give out accurate information. So I might still have to figure some things out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Seos doesn't care, he just runs in. This man thinks he's the absolute tank. Looking at these scores, okay, they're going to trade, which is, okay, they got the tier 1 there, but they must be careful. They can't trade a tier 2 for a tier 1. That's not viable. Toasty 5 and 2, 2 and 1 for Batman, 7 and 1 for Ninja, 1 and 0 for Red with 13 assists. That's massive. And then Seos 2 for 3 for 7. Seos, stop feeding.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I hope that's his name. Ogre, let's just say Ogre. 1 for 2 for... Dude, they did lose a tower. That's terrible. Crystal Maiden 1 for 2. Life Note 2 for 2. 1 for 4 on their mid. That's not so good. Uncle Mo copped out. He's okay. It's still flame. He can die a couple of times. And then Smoking Vega 1 for 4. So, yeah. Still very, very neutral in the net worth. So, all in all, I mean, this game's looking... Kills towers. It looks like it's crazy in AweBefok's favor. But the farm game, if you look at these last hits, the farm game's looking... yeah, it's still in their favor. In last hits comes in the way of what you would call it, FU. But with that, let's see, GPU. So the fantasy points also not working. Let's go back to net worth. So not even gonna pause for him. Just to give you guys some ideas on the items, CM does have the completed Glimmer Cape. TA almost on the way to the BKB. It's going to be a big help. And we got the Manta finished up for Razor and going BKB number next. Pipe. SK is pretty farmed. Ooh, Goof in trouble here. Not going to make it out of here alive, I assume. No one's coming to help him. Glimmer Cape is useful, but it will run out and he will go down. If his team was closer, this could have been a good fight. Because they've got good vision here. Don't they see the ward here? There is a sentry here. Why? No one's seeing the ward? I don't know. Sunstrike onto Uncle Mo, but yeah, it's just a tickle. It's not that good. Now this is the chance. You need to defend this tower. Spirit Breaker coming in, initiating with the charge, trying to get out of there alive, but he will go down. He will be the first one to down. Big Supernova, big SKL. That's massive. So that's beautiful coming in from this Uncle Mo. Really well played. Only 2 heroes alive for AweBefok, and I say that Toasty will go down. Batman running for her life. Looks like there's no chase. So beautiful. Great work from the Uncle Mo, right? The SK there. Really, really beautiful play. And that's what we wanted. AweBefok grouped up just a little bit too much and massive thing. Yeah, the big bubble. That's when you thought out the ladder. But even with that, I mean, like I said, I can't see a way to make it fair and different. So I can't, I can't say the ladder doesn't work. It definitely works. That's exactly what I was saying, Skulk, is the longer you spend, because obviously you want long-term clients. Now, CML ladder run, I mean, it's a game, right? We're playing a game, but it's still a business. It's a business concept. You've got to run it like a business, and in the business, you want loyalty. You want returning customers. Roshan is cupping up some damage over here. But yeah, so you want loyal customers. You want to come back. I mean, you can't just do it just for doing it. It's all the gaming platforms. It's all business. I mean, if these things did not make money, there would not be these events. If they just cost money. Not that I think CML makes crazy money or anything. I'm just saying, like, you've got to go in with that mentality of this is a business. How can you keep clients returning? How do you keep loyalty? And how do you keep viewership? Sponsors, things like that. I heard about the old CML. Yonu Lols that plays for Not Friends, he actually played in the old roster at some point. The pre-load shedding roster or league. Uncle Gaiman, this is probably favoring FU a lot more. Yeah, it is. So the late game definitely favoring them. They've got the Razor, they've got the TA. So I think if AweBefok does not end fast, they are going to struggle. They don't have a great tower pusher like the TA, although they've got decent wave clear with their lineups. So they'll still be able to push. Ooh, TA jumping in. She's got the Aegis, so she's okay to initiate. And this is where your Bara comes in from the back and just charges through everyone. Go, Bara! Okay, he's going to take out the Toasty. Or at least stun the Toasty. Get started on him so he can't deal damage. Because Toasty is a big part of their damage. He does have to use BKB. Razor stealing out a lot of damage. Condensed Milk is getting that. BKB being used. Supernova being used. I don't think they have the right clicks to take this. So they are going to deal with the stun. But the stun comes out and what happens next? There's no follow-up. Toasty did escape. No, he didn't. For beer and mugs. That's epic, dude. I love the idea. But yeah, I think this is where if you just starts taking over. AweBefok, even though they were putting on constant pressure, it just wasn't enough. And this is where if you just they take the game from here on. If Team AweBefok don't land perfect combos, get the Sun Supernova off, get some nice meatballs running. Toasty needs Scepter. He's trying to get it, but he's still so far away. But trying to get Scepter so that he can dish out damage, because Toasty and Gyro is a big part of the damage, and Gyro doesn't have any damaging items. He's only getting his BKB just now. Okay, smoke attempt coming in from Team AweBefok over here. And who's leading? Toasty is leading the charge. Which, it's so hard. Him being Invo, he's not the tank, so he's not the standard offlane you'd think of. He's not a good initiator, unless he lands a very good combo. Getting rid of the refraction charges there, but it'll build up really quick. And also, a bit of a silence onto Toasty, not a very long one. Sunstrike going to be off the mark. Nice charge coming in from Bara. Beautiful CM ult. Oh, does not complete though. So she goes down first. So far looking pretty good for Team AweBefok. Supernova used. Life Note still has that Aegis, so could choose to go back in. Priming that ultimate on the SK. Blinks in. Gets a lot of damage. A bit of a stun onto Seos. Seos will go down. Gyro will go down. And you've lost 2 heroes for the price of 1. Batman copying up damage. And down goes Batman as well. Red next to 9 will go down. Full 5-man wipe, all for the trade of a little CM.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
And it looks like Condensed Milk is going to get his scepter, so there's even more tower push coming out for them, more damage. And yeah, Seos taking out another kill. Gyro using his ult to zone out. BKB pop from Life Note. Spirit Breaker, no, he's not going to complete that charge. I was about to say, that's a bit scary. Tornado hitting no one. It's really hard. The big problem I see with AweBefok, and I only realize it now. I know Toasty is a master on Invoker, but who's the initiation here? Alright, if he lands a mid combo, can start off like a, but he needs Blink Dagger for that, right? And he went more of a defensive build. He could have, I think he could have left the Spirit Vessel. Maybe trade that in for Blink and then get the same items, but just starting with the Blink so you can initiate. Because that's the big thing that they are lacking on the team of AweBefok. Couple of pings coming out. I think CM might be in the area. And look at the warding game as well. AweBefok has lost all their aggressive wards. And they're on the back foot with wards at the moment. Not that any of the teams are looking very good on the vision. They've got one nice set of wards up here on the top lane. And then they've got this lane ward over here. Red posting that ward there. Don't you see it? Why not? There we go. I was about to say, he walked past it. That's free money. And you can see it at the last fight. Toasty was leading the charge. He was trying to initiate. But I think to properly initiate, he needs that Blink Dagger. Right, running through items. CM Glimmer, 4-staff. Shard up and running. No BKB for her yet. Barrel charge onto? Nothing. Right. TA, BKB Daedalus. So she's going to be deleting some of these heroes really quick. They're trying to follow or chase up, but I mean, just look, they're just running away from them. And good on them for returning and not chasing out too far. Life Note on her own up here, so could be dangerous. Life Note could probably just delete Toasty if she wanted to, but I think she's just scared. Well, TA not having any backup in the area. Alright, back to the items. Razor having the scepter available. So, gotta be careful here. He's going to be really pushing towers, dishing out a lot of damage in these fights. Escape, Pipe going for GG boots. He's got the Scepter, Blink Dagger. Scepter, really nice. Giving the Caustic Finale. Well, unless they've changed it. It's still giving the Caustic Finale? Oh no, that's the storm. Sorry, the Sandstorm. So the Sandstorm gives out stuns. Yeah, I also agree, Devon. I don't like, unless they have a really good initiation with Toasty. I don't see them winning. Just Batman low HP. She got the Lotus to remove the silence, but she got no items either. She is very low on the net worth as well. Alright, items for Spirit Breaker. We got the Lotus. Very, very good. Nice saving items. Gonna go for the Orchid. Like I said, in silences. Man's making the plan. He's getting that Orchid. Pipe up for Ogre, and that's basically all he's got. He's getting the Sanj up. Then Pavis and Glimmer Cape. That's the only thing he's got in like 20 minutes. Because earlier on we said, oh look, his Glimmer Cape, he's been so active, he's been everywhere. And he had the Pavis up, but now he doesn't. TA jumping in, getting out some damage, but then jumping out again. In and out, poking damage. Just not committing to the fight. Ooh, they see him there. Nice charge onto the backline over there. Will TAA blow up? Blow up. Yes, she does. So no Wyvern, or no Phoenix ult. This is a very, very bad fight for AweBefok. And down they go. Beautiful charge coming from the Burrow again. Really playing him to the best. Ninja, you're out, my man. Say goodbye. Uncle Mo dominating. This man had a hard start and look at it come back. Gyro, a little bit of the Eye of Storm still available, but it's okay. They've got TA up and running. TA can destroy towers.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks is falling. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is falling.
Let's just look at this tower push. Like I said, they've got so much tower damage.
Dire's middle barracks.
And TA with that Deso, you got 16 Deso charges up. I don't know, but I don't even think, like, I don't know how possible that is. Even like with the high ground defenses, it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen because of the like a lack of initiation. You can see how weird the fights are. No, they don't know who's going to start. Toasty, yeah, he's on the way to the scepter, but that's not going to be initiating. That's like mid fight you pop it. Whereas on FU, TA can blink in and start bashing people. Spirit Breaker charges to the back. Sand King blinks in, Burrow Strike, Epicenter. I mean, they've got so much ways of starting a fight on FU. And they just don't have it on AweBefok. That is just unfortunate. They have the Toasty on the Invoker offlane. The guy's doing pretty decent, but they just lack that something. Spirit Breaker having that cheese available. We're still going through the items, so he's got the Crystallis going for the Satanic, and then the Milner, finishing that up, getting some attack speed, getting some damage. Ooh, red. Ooh, the Tormentor claims another one. Down goes Mr. Red. The Tormentor claims another life. And I could see that coming. I'm pretty sure he saw that coming as well. That's why he started running so early. I know. Toasty on the way. Oh, he's got the Scepter. Well, he's going to have the Scepter for the next fight. Not that I think that's going to matter. Everyone can just move out of the damage range there. Gyro going up high ground. He needs to pop ult and then just walk up. And then have the SKTA counter initiate. And then just pop up Burrow charging the background. I would have liked actually to see them have the Scepter on him so you can just walk up ground, high ground, and start dishing out damage. Burrow charge got stopped somehow, but we got a big fight in the background here. Lich ult popping around, but Lich will go down. Look at them chasing them into their fountain, saying, "Back, you scurvy dogs! Go home where you belong." Condensed milk, that's a bit deep. I think he might even dive for this. Yes, he will. Bit deep, but all the while, Rax has been cleared up. So, just one man chasing away everyone, and the rest of them being able to Rax. So, GG, this is well played by FU. Really great game. In comes the GG there from Batman as well. So yeah, I think the big problem with this whole whole thing for AweBefok was just that initiation. Otherwise, I kind of like the draft going both ways. Maybe have a better offlane hero. Toasty is godlike on that Invoker. Well, not godlike, but he's really good on Invoker, okay? Give the man props. But beautiful. So, Spirit Breaker, well done, dude. Nice charges coming in from Spirit Breaker. Sometimes just over-aggressive. Donate back a bit. But Uncle Mo, he died 5 times in the early game. Remember, he's like 1 for 5. The man didn't die again. So Uncle Mo picked up his socks. And beautiful initiations coming in from him. Beautiful fights. Razor just tanking it out for his team. Dishing out ample amounts of damage. TA eventually got super strong as well. Jumping in, dishing out. Exactly, Skulk. That's what I was saying. Was he needed the blink? He needed to be an initiation, right? And Quaswex, I mentioned that in the early stages as well. But I think they felt like they lacked that damage, and I mean, sure as Bob, they did. All right. Seos, red, nice ults from this man over here, bouncing all around. We got a good amount of damage coming in from the Gyro and Toasty. It just ended up, like I said, the lockdown, AoE lockdown wasn't very good. They didn't have too many stuns. Toasty had the cold snap. That was a long-term stun. That was the instant stun along with that one. But yeah, I don't know. All in all, GG, well played. If you made a great comeback, kept composure, and turned the game around. So yeah, every one of you guys for tuning in, thank you very much. We ended up with about 22 views total. So thank you guys for signing in. Thanks for watching. And yeah, thanks for everyone here. ET, Divan, Skulk, Yanu, who else was here? Yaku was here. Alex, you were here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Carlo, you were here as well. So all of you guys have a lucky evening, and we'll see you on the next one.